Hi, before you configure MS SQL KM for monitoring, it is recommended to validate the Windows user and SQL Server user that you are going to use in the configuration. So in this video, we are going to see how to perform a validation of Windows user and MS SQL Server user that will be used in configuring MS SQL KM.
To perform a validation, we would need to log into Patrol Agent host where MSSQL KM is installed and go to Patrol Home MSSQL x64 directory and open a command prompt from there. We will do the validation of Windows user first. Type following command: sqlcollector.exe -diag check host connection. Here you can see that it's asking you to provide the hostname or IP address of MS SQL Server host which you are going to monitor. If you are performing a local monitoring, then the user using which you are logged in to this Patrol Agent host will be used for this connectivity check. And if you are performing a remote monitoring of MS SQL Server from a Patrol Agent host, then it will ask you to provide the Windows user that will be used for monitoring. Here we can see the connectivity to Windows host is successful and it has listed to discover MS SQL instances. In case of any failure, you would need to make sure that the OS account has permissions that are mentioned in the system requirement documentation page. If you're facing any issues while running the SQL Collector EXE itself, then please make sure that the .NET Framework version is installed. For MS SQL KM 9.6.20, it requires .NET Framework 3.5.x to 4.x. First, we'll perform a validation of SQL Server Standard and integrated user that will be used to monitor SQL Server instance. We will open a command prompt from Patrol Home MSSQL x64 directory and type the following command: sqlcollector.exe -diag check SQL connection. Here you need to enter the SQL Server instance and port details. If there are multiple SQL Server instances running on SQL Server hosts, then same validation can be performed for all those instances. By default, it will take the port as 1433. First, we will check the standard login. Enter the username and password that we will be using to connect to the MS SQL Server instance. Here you can see that with the given standard user, the connection to the MS SQL Server is successful. In case if it's failing, then make sure that the user has appropriate permissions as mentioned in the system requirements page. I will do the another test using integrated login. Here I will use I for integrated login. When you use an integrated login, it will use the user using which you are logged in to the Patrol Agent host. And using the same user, it will try to connect to MS SQL Server. Here I am logged in to a Patrol Agent host with administrator, and here you can see that it has used the same user. Using integrated login as well, I am successfully able to connect to MS SQL Server instance. So this way you can perform validation of Windows and MS SQL Server user that will be used in configuring MS SQL KM, and any potential issues related to configuration can be avoided. Thank you for watching this video.